Greetings. This is completely to do with vb.net, a little bit of SQL, and graphics, which is basically drawing shapes on the screen. So this is nothing to do with the toolbox on the left hand side. This is completely away from data grid view, text boxes, buttons, all that sort of thing. What you can do within vb.net, C#, and any of the other languages, I guess, is draw graphics, a lot of different shapes. And this list on the left here, going through arc, curve, ellipse, and line, and pie, and rectangle, they're the ones I've got already set up. So this has taken me, I don't know, a couple of weeks to get to this point. And basically the idea is I want to add a shape, but if I add the shape, what does it look like, and can I play with it? Can I move it around? Can I alter it? And the answer with this little program is yes. So if I look at what I've already saved, group 2, now any group will consist of a number of particular graphics. So for instance, I could have 2 or 3 or 4 curves within the same group. It's fine. But group is the top level. So all of these particular graphics will live under a particular group. Now, I got a bit out of sorts with working out the parameters because it's in pixels, I think, and I wasn't really good at judging pixels. So this show rulers basically gives me a little marker going across the screen, ending in 1250, because after that it doesn't show on many screens. So this is 250, 500, it goes up in 250s, and it's fine. I'll leave that as it is. So this group 2, going back to that, if I just start it, what you get is an arc, a curve, a pie, and a rectangle. So we have an arc here, which is this red thing, a curve, which is this very peculiar, weird thing here. Don't know why it's come out in that shape. A pie, which is this green thing, which doesn't really show up very well, and a rectangle in black. There are one of the things I did was to actually allow this to change. So if I look at this pie and do that, it populates these fields with the existing parameters. Now I don't like green, so I'm going to change that to something different. Sort of dirty brown, I don't know what you'd call that. And I want to move it down the screen, which is my Y setting. So let's move that down to about 600, not 6,000, 600. Now if I save that, nothing's changed on the screen yet. I've got a timer here. When I start, it displays using the timer. So this isn't quite black, this pie thing, it's dirty brown. The curve has done what I thought it was going to do, a sort of S-bend. The rectangle is black and the red arc are still there in the same place. So if I wanted to, I can move the arc. Let's say I want that to go across to 900, and I want that down to 500. And if I save that and start it again, and you'll see the pen color changes dynamically on the screen. So that's moved as well. So we now have see the curve? I don't know. There's something about the curve which causes a few hiccups. So if I stop that and start that again, no, there's something about the curve which isn't quite right. But effectively, my plan is to add functions as I come across them. There is a list of parameters. Now, the rectangle, for instance, and some of the other ones only take an XY top left coordinate with a size, which is your width and your height. That covers most things. Oh yeah, this little box here, checkbox, if I show the rectangle while I'm still going, you can see that the rectangles are added to the display. So the arc and the pie always exist within a rectangle. So that's that little lot. That's effectively what I've got at the moment. I like it. It's easy to manipulate, and literally I can add one function at a time once I've sorted out the parameters and everything else. And hopefully the color coordination of different colors is all now flexible. So that's me for the moment. I'll catch up with you when there's an update. Thanks.